You're not lazy. You're not broken. But in 2025, you are being hijacked. Every time you try to concentrate, your brain reaches for your phone. You sit down to work, and 3 hours vanish in a scroll. Here's the part no one tells you. It's not your fault. You are living inside the most attention-fracturing system ever created, a system built to extract your focus, sell it to the highest bidder, and leave you anxious, scattered, and addicted. But what if you could break free? What if you could take back control without deleting every app or moving to a cabin in the woods? Because the truth is, focus isn't about willpower anymore. It's about understanding what's stealing your attention and using that same science to get it back. In 2025, the average person switches tasks every 47 seconds. Screen time over 7 hours a day, and attention spans have now dropped below 8 seconds. Yes, that's officially shorter than a goldfish. This isn't just some fun internet stat. It's destroying your ability to think clearly, work deeply, and stay present in your own life. Every time you're interrupted, whether it's a notification, a random thought, or a quick scroll, your brain takes 25 minutes to fully refocus. Now multiply that by dozens of distractions a day. That's why you feel exhausted, even when you haven't done anything meaningful. But here's the scary part. We've trained ourselves to crave that distraction. Your brain's reward system has been rewired, not for deep work, but for quick dopamine hits, likes, swipes, alerts, short videos. The same system that once helped us survive in the wild now keeps us stuck in a loop of digital noise. And then, we blame ourselves. We feel guilty for not being focused enough, as if that's a personal flaw, not the result of a hijacked environment. But here's the good news. You can escape this trap, not by grinding harder, but by learning how to rewire your brain for focus from the inside out. In this video, we'll break down why your brain is wired for distraction, how modern tech exploits it, and most importantly, the step-by-step system to rebuild real focus in a world designed to destroy it. Let's begin. Now that you know your focus is being hijacked by a system designed to steal your attention, it's time for step 1. Break the distraction cycle. This isn't about deleting apps or turning your phone off forever. It's about interrupting the autopilot reflex that steals your attention without you even realizing it. You know the loop. Your hand moves toward your phone before your brain catches up. You say, just one quick check. And suddenly, 20 minutes have vanished into endless scrolling, videos, or notifications. That reflex? It's not a personal failing. It's a conditioned response, wired into your brain. By constant pings, likes, and swipes, reach, unlock, scroll, repeat. But here's the secret. As soon as you become aware of this loop, you can begin to break it. Next time your hand starts drifting toward your phone, stop and say out loud, "What's my intention right now?" Say it loud enough that you actually hear yourself. Why? Because speaking interrupts autopilot better than thinking alone. That tiny pause, just a couple seconds, creates space for a choice. Ask yourself, am I grabbing my phone because I want to, or because it's a habit? Then make distraction harder by adding friction. Turn your phone screen black and white, stripping away the bright colors that flood your brain with dopamine. Put your phone out of arm's reach. If you want it, you have to get up and move. That small effort breaks the reflex. Clear your workspace so only the tools for your current task remain. No extra devices, snacks, or distractions allowed. You're not swearing off your phone or social media. You're simply putting tiny speed bumps between you and distraction, forcing your brain to consciously choose focus. Try this for 1 week and watch the change. You're not just fighting distraction. You're rewiring your brain to take control back. Now that you've started breaking the distraction loop, it's time for step 2. Rewire your brain's reward system. Right now, your brain's been trained like a puppy, but instead of treats, it's chasing quick dopamine hits from likes, swipes, and endless notifications. That's why distractions feel irresistible even when you want to focus. So, how do you flip the script? How do you train your brain to crave focus instead of distractions? It starts with rewards, but not the kind your phone gives you. Before you start any task, pick a real, tangible reward you actually want. It could be a cup of your favorite coffee, a quick walk outside in fresh air, or blasting your favorite song for a few minutes. Now here's the twist. You only get this reward after 25 minutes of uninterrupted focus. This technique is called the Pomodoro method, but we're hacking it for your brain, not the distractions. Why 25 minutes? Because your brain can focus deeply for about that long before needing a break. When you link your reward to real, controlled pleasure, not the instant dopamine from apps, your brain starts rewiring. It learns to want focus because it predicts a reward that feels good and real. Here's a challenge. Next time you sit down to work, commit to one 25-minute session where you don't check your phone, email, or social media. At the end, enjoy your chosen reward fully. No guilt, no rushing. Repeat this a few times a day, and your brain will slowly shift gears. You'll start craving focus like you crave your favorite snack, but this time, it actually helps you grow. That's the power of rewiring your reward system. And once your brain craves focus, distractions lose their grip, making every future step easier. Now, step 3 is about your environment, because no amount of willpower can beat a workspace built for distraction. Look around you right now. What do you see? If your eyes land on your phone, a TV, snacks, or anything that tempts you to scroll, your environment is working against you. The good news? You can flip the script by designing a space that automatically pushes your brain into focus mode. Here's how. 1. The one-screen rule. Only keep the device you need for your current task in front of you. No extra phones, tablets, or TVs. One screen, one mission. 2. Focus lighting. Bright, warm light tells your brain it's work time. Dim or cozy lighting signals break time. Use this to your advantage by adjusting lighting depending on what you're doing. 3. The trigger zone. Designate one spot, your chair, desk, or nook, only for deep work. When you sit there, your brain learns that it's time to focus. No exceptions. 4. Declutter ruthlessly. Clear everything unrelated to your task. No piles of mail, random gadgets, or snack wrappers. A clean space equals a clear mind. 5. Add focus cues. Use scents, music, or objects that signal focus to your brain. Maybe a certain essential oil, a playlist, or a special mug. By shaping your environment like this, you're removing mental friction before it even starts. No willpower battles needed. Focus becomes your default state. Automatic, effortless, and natural. Try setting up your space like this today. Watch how much easier it gets to sit down, start, and stay in the zone. And remember, your environment is your secret weapon in this fight for attention. By now, you've broken the distraction loop, rewired your brain to crave focus, and built a workspace designed for deep work. But here's a bonus, the secret sauce that ties it all together: the 2-minute launch. Before every work session, do this simple ritual. Close your eyes. Visualize yourself finishing the task you're about to start. Imagine the feeling of satisfaction, relief, or pride. Take one deep breath. Open your eyes and start immediately. Why does this work? Because the hardest part is always starting. When you launch your work session with intention and visualization, you activate your brain's motivation center, making focus easier and momentum unstoppable. Here's the challenge. Today, pick one task. Do a full 25-minute focus session using Step 2's method after your 2-minute launch. No distractions, no phone checking, just pure focus. When you finish, celebrate it. Drop a "done" in the comments below. Let me know you're reclaiming your focus in 2025. Now go on, take back your time, your mind, your life. Because the world needs your focus more than ever.